I hope you like this video and let me know down below in the comments. I hope you like this video. Please let me know down below in the comments. That's quite a mouthful to say. Greetings and salutations, my name is Occult and welcome to my sanctuary. To those of you who are returning and are subscribers, thank you very much for your support. We really appreciate it and I love all your comments. I do reply to all of them. I just sometimes take longer to get through them these days, but I do get through them, so please do leave them down below. And for those of you new here, you're very welcome. I hope you join our crazy little family here and like videos, subscribe, all that good stuff. And also chat down below in the comments what you like, what you don't like, what you want, what you don't want. Do tell us. Anyway, what we're gonna do is we're going to do a haul from one of the local stores here in Moscow called Gothic Style. So Gothic Style has an online page, as most stores I guess, but they're actually a physical store, which is really cool because you can go and try stuff on. But we don't always get there. It's not that far, but you know, it's kind of hard to get to, you know, when you have all this stuff going on. So we do occasionally go, but sometimes I order online and sometimes that's a bit hit or miss because, you know, you can't try stuff on that way. But we do hope we can exchange one item possibly for a different size, but we'll see. I did some clothes and I did some jewelry. Basically just went through all the sale stuff because why not, and some of this was like super budget. And I don't think I got anything that's more expensive than say 30 bucks, I think, in this whole clothes-wise, and considering some of this is punkrave, that's pretty bloody good. So, we'll start with the sort of non-branded item, which is something that I've never actually tried, which is jeggings. And this is the front of them. They have a stretchy sort of waist. They're actually a bit high-waisted, which I like. They have the stretchy bit here. They actually have real pockets, which is quite impressive. And they have back pockets too, which is really cool. They're not black, they're kind of charcoal or even gray, I would say. The only issue I have with these is that they're a tad bit short on me, unfortunately, but considering I wear boots and ankle boots most of the time, it's not too bad. So yeah, you can see how, you can't probably see it, but you'll see it in the try-on, they're a tad short. So that is really cool, I really like these. So the next item is this very cute jumper, sweater, whatever you want to call it. And it has like a turtleneck sort of roll neck thing, which I don't have that much of, and it's actually really nice. So it has the 3 buttons here, it has sort of puffy-ish sleeves, then it has these sort of more fitted kind of elongated cuffs, and yeah, it's kind of very figure hugging. Well, I quite like this, I think this is really nice. And that is a really cool and interesting detail, but other than that, it's pretty minimalistic. Again, this is work safe, and like I said, it's punkrave. I will put the model down below. I can't remember what it's called, but it's just amazing. I think it's called like court sweater or something like that. It's XL to 2XL, but I find their sizes are actually really small normally, and to fit my boobs I really need at least XL to XL in their top parts. And half of this is rayon and the rest is some synthetic stuff. But you think Killstar writes a lot on their labels, right? Well, I just found this when I was looking up the material. It says, "Don't depressed heart, definition of the right things, don't depress it heart." Really? That's grammatically incorrect. Anyway, definition of the right things, don't blind, follow mentality, don't blindly, okay. Be the most real and independent person. Never being depressed, never being a slave is the kind of design ideas that punkrave wants to express about life. I think the grammar on this is pretty bad. However, I think we appreciate the sentiment. Anyway, so this is really, really nice, and of course there'll be a try-on at the end of the video as well. And another punkrave item, and before you think just because of that weird thing it's a knockoff, no, they actually had the labels and the tags and everything. I just took the tags off, that's why I couldn't really tell you what the name of the item was. Now, there's this dress. Again, I can't quite remember the size, I probably need to look it up, but anyway, this was called something like casual something or other. Again, I'll put it down below, but it's this very interesting dress. It has this sort of, I don't know what to call it, like a net sort of detail, and then it has a belt, but it's all sort of on your hip, and it kind of goes back there, and that's where it kind of has that thing, where it fastens. So it kind of picks it up, sort of holds it up a little bit and cinches it in, but it's not around the waist, it's lower, it's around the hip area, and it has an uneven sort of hem, so one side is longer and one side has that sort of a fishtail kind of feel. It's actually quite interesting. It's very sort of folky, witchy, kind of, I don't know, something like that. It's very soft, it's like rayon, I think, the entire thing. And again, this will be in the try-on where you can see it better. But I'll just look up what's in here. Mostly rayon and a little bit of spandex and barely any synthetic. And again, it has the very strange thing on the label there as well. I think it's really, really nice. It's very, very soft, and it's a nice, really casual kind of basic dress to wear, but with a little twist. Phew, that's the clothing done. So then I got some jewelry. Oh, well, you can see it, but there it is. So it's like a wheel, I think, of a car or something like that. It's a bit weird looking. Yeah, I think it's a tire. You can see sort of, there's this, I don't know, like tire marks or whatever there, but it also kind of looks like a steering wheel on a ship, or like a something nautical to me anyway. So I thought I would get that because I thought it was really cute, and I was like really, really cheap. Then I got a bunch of rings, so I got one for me, which is this ring here. And I thought it was very, very cute. It looks more like a man's ring, but it's like really, really small, so it fits one of like my fourth fingers there. Then I got a few rings for the man, and one of them being this wolf one. And then I got this ring here as well for him. Note the size of those, like, this is like massive. And this one we got in like the biggest size they had, and he's a huge Warhammer fan. And I'm sorry about my really ugly nail, I'll actually switch it so you can't see my ugly nail. So he's a huge Warhammer fan, and this is from the Warhammer universe. The only problem, this is actually too big, so we might give them a visit and kindly ask them to possibly change it, because they had smaller sizes, but we sort of went for the biggest ones, considering he is always like the absolute last size they usually have in all rings. But in this particular case, this was actually really, really, really big, so that one we might try and exchange. And the last thing I got was this, I don't even know this brand really, but I got this lipstick here. I've never heard of it, but since it's a black bullet lipstick, I thought I would give it a try. And it's quite pleasant. It kind of looks like, almost looks like a MAC kind of lipstick. Like a proper bullet kind of shape, like MAC usually does. And it's just black, as you can see there. And oh, it smells like candy. Really, really nice. I like this kind of lipstick sometimes because you don't always want to scrape off a lipstick that's one of those liquid ones that are set for life. Sometimes, say when I do a video, I want something that's quickly removable after I've done the video with it, because I don't really have to go anywhere or eat or anything like that. So that's predominantly for that. And sometimes I just want to give my lips a break, really. So yeah. that is for that, and that is the haul, and we will go to the try on now. So that was it. That was the try on. Not a very big one. There's only sort of 3 items. But yeah, what did you think of the dress? It's a bit funny looking, isn't it? But I think it's quite unique. It's simple but very unique, and it is comfortable. So I am hoping to wear that when it gets a little bit warmer, because it's quite thin, because it's mostly rayon. So it's probably better for, I don't know, almost probably even wearable in the summer. It's that thin, really. But it's quite comfortable. I would like to wear it around, or just even wear it around the house, just to be a little bit more alternative, but not, you know, completely sort of slacking it in the band shirt, which I do most days. I hope you liked this video. Please let me know down below in the comments what you think of these items. What is your favorite? Do you have any punk rave? Do you normally buy it? And if you do you find their sizing, how is it comparable to other brands, do you think? Everyone pretty much admits it's a bit on the smallish side, especially because it's, I think, Asian. However, I have heard that it's produced, some of it is produced in the Czech Republic. I'm not actually sure about that, so if you do know more about the brand, do let me know down below, because I don't usually buy punk rave a lot, but I do have a few items that I quite like. I hope you have a pleasant time of day wherever you are, and greetings and salutations too.